75 pounds of explosives to bring this bad boy down.
Yes, sir. And if you notice, unlike the smokestack, there's not a liner in this one.
Okay.
So it's just an open in there.
You know, let's talk about. I want to go back to the smokestack just a moment. We were looking at that a while ago. You know, a lot of people want to keep the smokestack, the big stack, and make a lighthouse out of it and those kind of things. But the big fear is that it's not stable enough to leave standing around other structures, is it?
No, it's not. And the main reason is it's because it's an old stack and it's tall, and you do get hurricanes in this every once in a while. And it could. I mean, it's an old stack, and concrete does get old, does crack. And if they did leave it for a lighthouse and they built around it and it fell, it's a big liability.
Nobody would insure it, would they?
No, I wouldn't see anybody insuring it. So it'd be a big liability on the developer, and it would be not to his benefit to leave it.
Now, I know that you've heard this a couple of times. Don't let anything fall in the river, right? You've heard that.
Yes, sir. And the river's not, I mean, I'm not afraid of anything going in the river because, as I've told you, everything is moving to the west. This is moving to the west, the smokestack's moving to the west, and so is the big boiler house. So the river is very safe.
You remember a guy by the name of Jimmy Walker used to walk around and go, "Kid Dynamite"? Was that you remember that?
Yes, I do.
That was one of your favorite shows, wasn't
it? Yes.
Hey, we got more stuff. Stick around. We're here with Bill Shanahan, the city manager of St. Mary's. Bill, this is going to change the landscape in St. Mary's forever.
Yes, it is. This is the beginning of the future of St. Mary's.
A lot of feelings going into this. Some feel that maybe the stack should have stayed, and of course, upon a close examination of the stack, revealed that it wouldn't stand much longer anyway on its own.
And that's true. And Landmore, they've spoke about that, and they've spoke about the plans, and they're not going to take away from the history of the generations that have put the lives into this plant. They're going to put something in there that'll honor and show those folks that, they won't be forgotten, because that's what this plant itself is basically what gave St. Mary's its start.
Absolutely. Yeah. Of course, a lot of planning went into today, as well as emergency people and all that, and streets closed off. That was pretty massive, wasn't it?
Yes, sir. It took a combined effort. It took the police departments, it took our fire departments, our public works. We've got folks from the sheriff's office on the waterfront helping us, and we've been training with this NIMS program on how to do things together in disasters and event preparation, and we're using that training, and it's working.
What was the biggest threat here today?
People getting too close, and when things come down,
Scrap metal.
Yeah, and it's been known to go for a couple of 100 feet, a couple of 100 yards, and we just didn't want anyone to get hurt. And it's been great because we haven't had any of that. So, but you got to be ready because you just don't know.
You just don't know. And so we're looking forward to looking onward and upward now with Landmore and their development out here.
Yes, we'd like them to get it done as quickly as possible.
Right.
I mean, we'll not only have homes out here, but we'll have businesses, and if they can get a hotel to come in, they'll bring a hotel in, and this will be a good first step in turning St. Mary's into a destination location.
And when we lost the mill years ago, it put a hole in the economy here. And hopefully rebuilding it, I guess you think, would probably give it a big needed boost to the economy, especially in downtown St. Mary's.
Yes, sir. But you got to give the citizens of St. Mary's that do when this happened and it did close down. They didn't really cry about it. They got on with their lives. People went back to school and got new jobs based on new education. Some of them started their own businesses, and some of them took jobs in other places. So you got to give the citizens that worked here their due. They didn't just cry about it.
Very resilient. You're
right.
They
handled
absolutely.
it. You got to be proud of them.
Well, thank you for your time today. Appreciate you being with us.
Well, have a good.
Welcome back, everybody. Now, these are the structures that did not initially fall, but they fell probably 20 minutes later.
3.
These are the structures that actually fell when the explosion occurred.